Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and welcome back to the Sunday Sampler. This week we're taking a look at Trulon, the Shadow Engine. A JRPG-esque RPG, if you pardon the double RPG there. This is made by K Games and published by Head Up Games. And once again, I'm going in this completely blind, so we'll see how this is. Quick look at the settings before we get started. The resolution and windowed or full screen or non-full screen was in a launcher before launching this, so unfortunately I can't show that. I will show that it is fairly sparse, but it doesn't seem to be the world's most demanding game. Hopefully. I did have some problems last week with performance issues, but looking at the official system requirements, it doesn't exactly scream, triple A high fidelity game, so I don't think I'm gonna have too much problem here. I hope. A couple audio sliders, a few languages. Have no idea what that's. Dutch, obviously. I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming probably Russian, and a fair amount of post-processing settings. That's it. So let's go ahead and see what happens when we press the play button. This is the first time I've done this. Okay, so the cutscene is in a little window. And the audio is a lot louder than it was in the main menu. That's lovely. And with this cast of characters, you know, you would think that there would be a voiceover or something for this other than me just chattering away like crazy. And you'll go to faraway lands and studies and whatever the hell this is. Then you'll open your eyes. You know, that hood is very not helpful. I mean, that's soldier level, covering your eyes. And here we are. Looks like I can click on the chest. Does it have goodies? Reward. Clockwork Bracer, +2 defense. This looks a very mobile-esque interface. I'm not sure if this is a mobile port or not. I didn't find one. I do know that this is either based on a novel or has a novel coming out that's going to supplement the story. I searched and I wasn't able to find anything about the novel at all. But yeah, very, very mobile-esque UI, just from, you know, the large font and the large buttons. Animation-wise, well, it doesn't really have much of an animation outside of the walk cycle. But it is, you know, it doesn't look too bad. It's not an amazing looker, but it's passable, at least for now. And no voice acting, unfortunately, so what's up? I've received an urgent message from the mayor of Battle Hills Village. I have no idea why I was suddenly starting to go a little Sean Connery there. You look more worried than usual. So, monsters or something else? Monsters indeed. There's a sudden surge of them, of them near the village. It's uncommon. Uh-oh, he had an accident before. I don't like the look of this. I don't like sending you alone, but there's something worrying about this incident. Ooh. And this is, I think, one of the cards. I did do a little bit of reading on the store page, obviously, before we got started. And the way they do the battle system is interesting in this. In that it's basically a deck of cards that you're drawing from. Very, almost Hearthstone-esque, but, you know, not summoning creatures, but, you know, just a trading card game in general. And you're building your deck. I'm trying to think of another RPG that does this. There was one that was basically with poker hands, and I'm blanking on the name of it. Let's see if I can find it in my Steam library. In between, hopefully there's a cutscene or something where I could go look for it. Just take a look. Oh, didn't mean to go back in there. Yeah, I'm trying to desperately think of it, and it's gonna bug me now because it was on a Total Biscuit video. It was Rune something. I think. Anyway, I'm assuming this is going to be a combat tutorial. What is this thing? It's a training Anmus. Something right out of the workshop of Master Tinker Soren. Gallium Ardorum if you're in Bellon. Not very bright, but they're good for manual labor and simple or dangerous tasks. We don't have many of them here, but they're very uncommon. Okay, so we're going to be doing a combat tutorial, I think. Some mages of the past could do it, but I'm not sure many believe it. Let's see if you can beat... Oh, called it. Play a tactic by dragging it onto the enemy. Okay, so... we have an attack a single enemy here, and attack next turn, plus 50 attack, or 50% attack, but lose defense. Let's go ahead and do a basic attack. Ooh, the pixel art doesn't look too good on that. You used all your attack in your deck, but don't worry, you can always play a wild card or a default attack. Okay. Yeah, the pixel art on the little animations there just doesn't look all that great. I know this is going to sound crazy, but it looks a little too blocky. Or maybe it's just the color banding on it. You could see on her forehead there was some severe color banding that didn't look very great. Protective stance, okay. Go ahead and equip that since we don't have many. Tactics are super important when fighting tougher enemies. Always be sure to look out for more tactics. So yeah, that's our trading cards battle system. An interesting thing. I'm still glancing on the second monitor trying to find the game, but oh, we're on the world map already. Yeah, there's always such a fine line on pixel art. This doesn't look terrible. I don't know, maybe I'm just, where pixel art's become such a common... Oh, I'm going to get some heat for this. I'm going to say crutch for low artistic ability for a lot of indie devs. I've gotten very, very picky when it comes to pixel art. I'm imagining this is going to go away after a short time to open up this area. Yeah, I'm just wandering around here taking a look. I did take a... Oh, speaking of take a look, I did look at the achievements for this game, and there is a speedrun achievement of 5 hours. I'm not sure what to make of that, because there's a lot of ways that you could accomplish a speedrun. The old Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy IX, had a speedrun in it, essentially, of where you had to do a speedrun of it to get the best weapon in the game for one of the characters. And that was a 12-hour speedrun, but that was basically skipping all the stories, skipping cutscenes by basically cheating the hardware into skipping all the cutscenes to make the clock run, a lot slower than it otherwise would. So I'm not going to say that this is going to be, you know, like a 7 or 8 hour game. I have no idea how long this actually is. This is just came out either today or yesterday as I'm recording this. So let's go ahead and stop goofing around and go to Middle Hills. Yeah, it definitely has an interesting art style. I'm not sure if I'm totally sold on it. I really wish that the characters kind of stick out from the background, don't they? The well and the houses, for example, have this very CG look, but then the characters have this hand-drawn look. That's kind of just a little bit jarring, and I think that's where my hesitation with the pixel art was coming from, was that it's just jarring from the other art styles in the game. It doesn't look like these characters are really here. And yes, I realize this is a fantasy game, but still, you know, try to have some consistency with your art styles. Not once again, not a terrible looker, but it's just, it's probably nitpicky of me to say this. So, who do I have to harass here to continue on? Ooh, glowy thing. Guardian Orb. No idea what that is, but it looks important. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. Those are turnips only Mario could dream about. Prince Neo? Whoa. Because... yeah, I'm looking for the next trigger. Yeah, this looks sparkly. Oh, mana. Okay. Okay, I guess we have to continue on. Or, no, that took me out of the area, so leave and come back. Can you tell I haven't played this? What's your story? Oh, of course he's the mayor. He has the hat and the monocle. Can you tell this is steampunk yet? And no, I'm not going to say bad about steampunk, because I actually like the style of steampunk when it's done well. When it's just gluing gears to a hat, you know, it's something all together different. Okay, good to see you. You two, Mayor, how's things? Same old, same old. Except for the, you know... yeah, I'm just quickly going. Mayo? Was he going to open a clinic next? Yeah, if you're going to do steampunk, I would like a little bit more formal language. You don't have to go full Victorian, but you know, going Mayo and then have, once again nitpicky, because so far I'm not disliking this game. Yeah, I guess he got entered in a hunt. The main character's father, which is interesting. Slave monsters in the woods. Yeah, send a girl out to go hunt monsters. Oh. What do you want? Yeah, let's see. I'm picking up some hay bales. Okay, so side quest. Let's see if anybody else wants anything. Anyone want anything from the woods while I'm going out there? Yeah. Well, take them for later. I mean, you need lunch, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, such a touch interface. You know, giant circle that you have to click on. Is that a monkey? What is this supposed to be? other than an enemy that we're going to fight. Yeah, I just think, okay, it's probably not bad Pixar. It's just, compared to the other art, I'd prefer them to have this strong style if they're going to do cutscenes like that. And monkey down. Or wherever the hell it is. Ooh. And we got a new toy. Yeah, we'll equip it. Yeah, entirely mouse driven, I believe. Yeah. I'm not able to do anything with the keyboard. I think that's why I'm, thinking this is a mobile port, or going to be a mobile game. I'm not sure if it is or not. Let's try out this new one. Okay, he used a defensive move. Okay, and he used one that's negating his defense, so we attack this one. Unfortunately, they're still alive. Ow. That should, yep, killed it. So now we're down to one three-eyed monkey. Ah, missed me. Yeah, we'll do it again. Missed again. And unfortunately, you can't just mouse over this to see its health. You have to, yeah, you have to just drag something, or at least grab something beforehand, which is a little annoying. Yeah, I feel like I'm nitpicking this game to death right now. Ooh, I'm feeling that's going to be important on this fight, because it's a very fiery looking fox. Okay, let's look around, see if there's any other bushes to loot. I don't see it. Oh, hang on. Okay, 2 of 5. Oh, and there's the third. Okay, what does help do? Absolutely nothing if I click on it. That's helpful. Okay, help knocks me out of the game and opens a website. That's not helpful when I'm trying to record. Hopefully that doesn't break my recording and piss me off. It would be nice to say that, oh, this is going to cause a website to pop up. Oh. Yeah. This is so a mobile port. Once again, I'm not damning it for being a mobile port because, it's not a bad thing that's a mobile game. There are good mobile games out there. I can't name any offhand because I don't play mobile games, but I'm sure they're out there. And we'll go ahead and start the next battle. Wait, who is this Joker? Where is he talking from? Okay, let's go ahead and use this. Well, that was really useful. Okay, monkey has lower defense than the other. Oh boy. Ah. Okay, that monkey has higher defense, so we'll focus on the fox thingy. Oh, so that was what the orb was for. Learning new things. But so far, not bad. It's just... there's just little nitpicky things, you know? The fact that it's obviously a mobile port, for example. Not a damning thing, but... it makes me wish that I could just use mouse and keyboard, you know? Or... oh, don't exactly want to start that right away, but okay. Go ahead and get some avoidance. At least we heal in between every fight, which is nice. I'm assuming this is going to fix the bridge once we complete this fight. Go ahead and get some damage out. Nope. Yeah, I need to get Fiery Fox down. You know, go to Chrome. Missed. And the other one? Missed again. We'll go ahead and defense up. Seems like the defense is actually the way to go on this for now. And, you know, I'm only going to get half an hour to probably an hour on doing this, so it's hard to say if it's going to be the way to go the entire way or not. Because this is just the first impressions after all. But yeah, this was pretty much just defense up all the way. Another 250 experience and fast shot. Okay, not 100% sure why I would want that, but grab the boards. I imagine I need to use the boards on the bridge here and probably use that to get to the other. Yep. Simple enough. And now we head back to town. Our tutorial is complete. We are now officially badasses. Here's your berries. Ooh, level up. Up to level 4. I have no idea what these stats mean. I'm assuming the... the help page would have, answered that. So, yeah. Okay, we could use 7 tactics. So we're quickly filling out a deck. What the hell is that? Is he wearing a hood or a football helmet? Well, I guess we'll find out. It's a stupid looking hood. Oh. I'm not going to ask her if she's doing fine just by herself. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Here we go. Never mind that. It just gets overexcited at times. Oh, he wants to be a monster hunter. You can't just decide to be a monster hunter. You need to cut off your poncho and, have a vow of something to your hip. I mean, it takes years of training. Well, obviously it's not the magic of fashion. To be fair, no. No, I can't. You're still an apprentice. Even your father doesn't know about what to do about the illness. Oh, boy. Yes, he has to wear a funny hood because he lost all his hair because he's been training for 3 years, right? Our healer doesn't know what's causing it and it doesn't match any known symptoms. So great. Wish I could help, but I'm gonna get out of town while I'm still healthy. It started right after the monsters appear. There must be a connection. Why does he have a lens flare on his shoulder? I just noticed that. It's nonsense. Yeah, he has this lens flare right here. Is that supposed to be some sort of gem? Just odd. Monsters do sound like her type of thing. Oh my. Oh boy. So that's it. Oh great, we got a party member against our will. Goody. Now, if I remember correctly, we click this to get our mana back. And we're off on another quest. Unfortunately, we can't zoom out or in, so I have no idea which way to go from here. See, that's a castle, so that's definitely not it. I'm guessing it's the village that we saw earlier. Yep. Yeah, sure. Is this a random battle? Oh, yes it is. It gives us a chance to see what this little guy can do. Finally, some real action. Wait, is Jim... They just mirrored the model. They didn't draw a new one for this side. Oh. And her... Yeah, I just noticed that. They're mirroring them if they're based on what side of the chat they're on. Okay, I can't defend against spells right now, so just pew pew pew. Ooh. Let's see how much this hurts. It hurts enough, it seems. Trying to figure out what his staff looks like. It's like somebody glued a tuning fork to the top of a water glass. Okay, a fast attack. Let's see if we can finish this. And we can. Yeah, if they didn't make it where it was so obvious that they're mirroring these, it wouldn't be that big a deal. But the fact that her vowel is, on this side now. Oh. So I could equip this to anyone. Interesting. You would think that these would be character specific, but they're not. Very interesting. I am so nitpicking this game to death, and I'm actually enjoying this. At least for now. The fact that it gave me the option to skip the random battle is nice. And what's your story? Wait, that's a girl? Oh, great. We're hunting a pet now. Whoa, that looks dangerous. Actually, it looks like we don't have a choice but to fight these things. It'd be nice if he was following us around. We'll go ahead and get some defense up. Or some magic defense. I'm not sure if this thing has magic or not, though. Yeah, that looks like it hurt him. Yeah, I can't tell how much it hurt him just because I don't have health bars on this until I got to choose an attack, which is a bit annoying. Oh boy. Yeah, I need to heal. Hopefully this does a good amount of healing. Yeah, good enough. At least for now. That topped me completely off. Another 29 damage. That thing has to be close to dead, right? Yeah, I guess we only have a certain number of times that we could use those tactic cards. And that we don't draw into their set, which is annoying. I'm assuming that as we get a bigger deck, though, we'll draw more tactics cards. Okay, he has listed attack, so we'll do a double attack on him. Get some defense up. Oh, killed the monkey. Doesn't really matter, so I'll just use this. Fortunately, it wasn't enough to kill him, but it should. Equipment on her. A pond cone. Hopefully this isn't what all the side quests turn into. It's just, single fish quests. Find so many items in the scenery. Hmm. A blue Firefox. Okay, so it's girl, Firefox, blonde mage. Unfortunately, I can't protect against spells. Okay, time for the monkey to spank us. Or it'll just miss, which is nice as well. Oh, great. A stun. So we get status effects as well. I need to try to kill that thing. And I didn't do it. Oh boy, that's not good. Yeah, I kind of wish that instead of having these pop-ups, it did it in the game world and, you know, showed the enemy actually attacking you. Probably a little bit to ask for, though, but, you know, it would have been nice. Instead of having the pixelated, well, the pixel art cutscenes, and save these for, you know, big special moves. I'm not sure what the big specials moves would look like in this style. You know, I doubt that they would have something like summons, but just have you know, have this be a special attack instead of just every attack. It kind of slows things down because it has to do that animation every single time. Yeah, it's a few seconds every time you do an attack, which does add up, but slows things down just enough to be a little bit annoying. And I think my main problem with it is that it's just a third art style in this game. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off the monkey. We'll put it on the mage guy. Oh. Ah, stupid thing. Well, we clicked something up there that's going to make us walk for a while. Where does this go? Oh. Okay, we can go over here. Uh-oh. I have a feeling we're going to need this. Let's get the Frost Fox, try to get one of them out of the way. Ow. Combat-wise, it does feel nice. I think it'll be a lot more interesting once you get a few hours into the game and can start really customizing your decks, because right now it's kind of basic, but, you know, all RPGs are very basic in the beginning. Okay, that's one spell down. Unfortunately, it attacked the wrong thing. No, I wanted you to cast that on. Oh well. Now it's going to skip his turn because he was frozen, right? Yep. I wasn't sure if that was a self-heal or not. Oh, and he's down. And thankfully we had the arcane resistance up. And that she's a little bit more tanky than him. Especially if we're using defensive attacks. So it's a very weird term. One more defensive attack. And pew pew pew. Vera. Wait for it. Interesting. Put that on him, I think. What? Oh boy. What's this over here? A chest. Definitely goes on him. I think that's a him at least. Oh, great, more monkeys. Okay. Let's just do a quick attack. Start whacking away on a monkey. Kind of counteracts the attack bonus or negative attack I gave myself. Oh, how depressing. Deals magic damage, great. Okay, that was that one. So I'm gonna need a magical attack against that guy. Great. May as well start working on this one. Or maybe I should have put the spell defense up, I don't know. Let's go ahead and trigger this. So it misses, then she can kill him off. I wasn't sure if he would be able to kill the monkey. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to break out the heal next turn. Okay, kill that monkey. Get a heal out. Music-wise, I haven't really commented. It's not bad. Kind of generic. You know, your kind of generic RPG stuff. I can detect the loop, but well, I should say on the battle music, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the other music. But it hasn't been grating, which is very appreciated. Oh, there's some RPGs out there that just magic, or I shouldn't say magic, but music-wise, just the like 10-second loop is very noticeable, and it's grates on you after a while. But this hasn't been too bad. I think that's pretty much my assessment of the entire game so far in the last 45 minutes. You know, not amazing, but not bad either. Which sounds like I'm damning with fake praise, but... Okay, can I kill that? Yeah, I should be able to kill it. Probably should put more defense magic on our mage since he's a little squishy. Ooh. That's a bear. Or boar, or whatever it is, it looks angry. I guess we're gonna have to challenge it, aren't we? I think first things first, we should go back to the mountain and do that one other fight that we missed or skipped, and then we'll be wrapping things up. Actually, is there a fight over here? Oh, I guess there is. Ooh, that's a big fight. Okay, he went defensive. I should probably go defensive as well. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the evasion and see if I get anything good next turn. Unfortunately, he only has one really good magical attack right now in his deck. It's a little bit frustrating. Okay, attack with you. They're probably going to kill my mage. Yeah. That stun was a killer. Oh, no! Unfortunately, I can't tell which one. Oh, okay. It's going to be this one that attacks, and unfortunately I can't kill either one. I could hurt it and try to draw his attention. If it's smart, and unfortunately it is. And I guess we're going to find out what happens when you fall in battle. If it's an automatic game over, if it puts you back to a checkpoint somewhere. Because I haven't seen a save point anywhere, and yeah, this is going to be interesting. Well, we got one down. And we do have a heal after these two attacks if we could survive this. Okay, I'm going to heal up. Doesn't give me a ton of health, but it works. And do a defensive attack on you to try to kill you. Which it does. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this battle system. Okay, a fast attack. And then this... Actually... No, I shouldn't risk it. Okay, I killed it anyway. Whew. That was actually a little close. Okay, so there are character cards that can only be... or tactic cards that can only be put on one character. That's good to know. Still don't know what the orbs are for outside of just experience. So, what's your story? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some arcane avoidance up. And unfortunately don't really have a good attack with him, so just use a wild card. I really wish that after using all your cards, it would reshuffle them and give them to you again. Like some card games would do. But I guess this really encourages you to preserve your attacks, and it doesn't seem like the battles are all that long. Plus you do get a wild card, which I don't have that in her deck, so I'm not sure if it's drawing from all the cards or what. We'll go ahead and just play a defensive move. And this won't kill it, but it'll get it close. No, it will kill it, barely. Normal attack. Looks like we constantly have 3 normal tactic cards, then a wild card and just a basic attack. Which isn't bad. Fair amount of options, especially if you build your decks well in the mid to late game, I'm assuming. No, that's definitely helpful. A second magic attack for him. Okay, oh, there's another pine cone over here. That's 4 of 6. Yeah, I am keeping an eye on the clock as well. We're at about 53 minutes, so it should be about time to wrap things up. We'll fight the boar thing, and I think that's a good place to call it. Ooh. Our leading lady just leveled up. Which is exactly what I wanted for this. Okay, was the boar protecting a pine cone up here? Perhaps. Let's go ahead and do this. I guess that's more of a bear than boar. Yeah, that's definitely a bear. That's a cub. That's a cub. Okay. I keep thinking of the Tenacious D song. Oh shit, there's a bear. Will you hand me that shotgun and also that chair? Oh, that definitely hurts. More than my singing. We get our other magic attack with him, which is great. Did he just... No, he didn't get one shot, but he's going to have to play a heal if he has it. Assuming this combo doesn't kill this. And it doesn't. Okay, how... Yeah, we're gonna risk it. Ah, we did it. You're right, these monsters were mutated by a sudden influx of dolarium. Let's look around. Some kind of flying device. A Zeppelin, maybe? Looks like it, but it's clearly unmanned. Okay. But it does explain the source of the dolarium. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think it's some kind of tank, though. It's empty now. Whatever was in there to cause the illness, which reported this back to the mayor. Oh, win him another term. Oh, really? They didn't have an animation for that? Come on, it's 5 of 6. I'm looking around for that other pine gun while we kind of wrap things up and give my final thoughts on this. After about an hour-ish playing. Not bad. It feels like kind of like the art is from a few different games, just because it didn't mean to leave. Because I do need to look for that other pine cone. Well, I don't really need to look for the other pine cone, but it would be nice, and it's a nice time killer. Or time filler, I guess I should say. Killer, filler, thriller. It feels like the art style jumps a little bit. Oh, there's the other pine cone. Jumps around a little bit, and also it's very obvious that they just flip the drawings whenever they have the characters doing dialogue, which is kind of jarring whenever you have something on the character that is obviously on one side and not the other. Okay, if you want to call that a cute little thing. What is that, a rat? Some sort of diseased dog? A chipmunk? Hell if I know. It's a squirrel. Ooh, that's going to be useful. But yeah, it's not been a bad little game. Now let's go ahead and skip that. We'll go back to the mayor. But if you're watching this when this video comes out, this is a game on Steam, and it will run you $11.50. It's 40%. Oh, I should say, wow, it's 40% off during its launch sale. Or if you don't catch it, then it'll cost you $20. Which for an RPG isn't bad. Like I said in the beginning, the speedrun does list a 5-hour possible speedrun. Probably more like 4:30-ish if you're good at it. I'm just merely guessing there, because I usually, on these speedrun achievements, have some leadway. So, but that most likely means that you're skipping a lot of content, all these little side missions and everything, and, just knowing exactly what you're doing. But I can't really tell you how long this game is, beyond just guessing from the, or trying to make some sort of estimate based on that speedrun achievement. Let's see what Bayo has to say, then we'll finish up our spiel. What, you weren't sure that we'd be alright? Oh, what type of irresponsible man? That's it, I'm not voting for you again. Yeah, great help. Yeah, they're just making up words at this point, don't they? Doesn't look like it was manned. It was more like a flying animus crashed and leaking. It does explain the outbreak of the monsters, but it shouldn't cause the disease. Oh, it shouldn't now? Oh. I guess we're gonna have to investigate something else, but that, you know, that won't be in this. Dealing with some sort of covert attack. Oh, always with the terrorists. Ugh. What, both of you? I think Ferris should stay here with the monsters roaming around and everything. Oh. Okay, so he's right. Oh, May, really? Oh. Okay, so we get to keep our party member. That's nice. But let's see. Beyond the little bit jarring graphical style jumps, it's not a terrible looking game overall. It's a very obviously a mobile port. I mean, my left hand has been bored this entire time. That sounds wrong out of context. Yeah, it's a completely mouse-driven game, so I would expect it to be on a mobile device or a tablet or something. Don't mind me, I'm just looting your chest. Yeah, let's just add it to the collection. Well, beyond it being well, pretty obvious, either mobile port or mobile inspired game. If you don't mind the art style being a little bit wonky at times and the obvious mobile UI, it's not a terrible game. I've quite enjoyed the combat on it so far. I think it'll be a lot more interesting mid to late game just when you're able to build out your deck for particular encounters, because right now, let's go ahead and yeah, that's my assortment right now. We'll go ahead and pull all these out, and you could do a little bit of customization already, but it's definitely, I keep wanting to use the mouse wheel, which it does. I'm not sure if you could hear it after my noise gating, but because the mouse wheel just is so slow. They need to fix that, because the only real way to do it is click and drag, which definitely feels like, you know, made for mobile. Yeah, it hasn't been a bad experience. I would say I'm not sure if it's good for 20. Just because I'm not sure of the length of the game and what few reviews are up right now. Doesn't give any sense of the length of the game just because it literally launched, I think, today. It launched March 1st and I'm recording March 2nd, so, you know, yesterday. So if it's of a decent length, there's no way to tell what the length of it is right now. Ooh, I just noticed something there. Did you notice that? Let's go back and see. The edge of the world right here. I'm playing this in, well, I play in 1080p and I downscaled it to 720p just because of bandwidth issues, but this doesn't look like it's meant to be zoomed this far out. So, yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is some sort of mobile port, or, which I'm not gaming the game for that. It's just kind of amusing that I caught that. But that's been a quick look, even though, you know, I went over an hour on the, well, it is an RPG, so, you know, this type of game definitely requires a more intense look at the game than something like We Are the Dwarves, which, you know, kind of annoyed me from the very beginning. Oh, no. We'll just skip the random battle and say, well, if you wish to see more of the Sunday Sampler with quick looks and hopefully other series mixed into it before too long, yeah, subscribe, because it does help, and I have other content as well. So if you wish to see that, subscribe, and feedback is always appreciated. Tell me, is the jumping art style jarring to you? The fact that it goes from this hand-drawn style to a pixel art to more traditional CG? Or, does that not really matter all that much? It reminds me a bit of how the characters in the old Final Fantasy games, yes, the second time I've mentioned the Final Fantasy series this game, or this episode, how the characters stood out from the background. And it was a little bit jarring if you weren't used to it. But, maybe it's just, it's just the fact that I've gotten used to things kind of blending in over the years. So as we head home, I'll say thank you for watching, and we'll take another bite out of the Sunday sampler, next week. Thank you for watching.